Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
You mentioned that Olaf, that would have been more in the wheelhouse, not only for Inspired, but also if you want to try and shut down Evelyn.
Okay.
But it seems that Rogue is drafted a lot more for the
total top side clear has now moved down towards the bottom side and is going towards his blue buff. Inspired actually pathing up towards top as the hook lands on Vander, but Vander should be fine.
That's actually a really good move from Vander. Yeah, he's gonna potentially lose his flash.
Coming out, he's gonna flash away. Hillsang flashing forward. Reckless going in as well, and Fnatic are looking for first blood. It's taken. Hansama just can't do anything.
What started out as a Ash and Thresh.
Well, the cool thing about Hilly is he does the same thing pretty much every game. First back, level 3, level 4, he looks for a roam. He's already looking for the roam top as Rogue is looking to dive.
Inspired's going to try and turn on Selfmade, flash away. Inspired chases in with a flash of his own. Fins trading onto Whippo, as you said. Hillsang's on his way up here. The Stealthmade, the stun's going to land onto Selfmade as he tries to get away. Whippo going in with the disdain, but he's taken down first, and now they're going to turn their attention over to Selfmade. The Evelyn's going to have to try and get away. The hate spikes raining hell upon Rogue. That's 2 for Selfmade, and the carry jungler is unlocked.
And the classic Rogue, they immediately find their resets. They make sure that they have
that invisibility. He's going to have the ability to get into some of these lanes and start picking people off because
he's dead.
As you say, Finn might just be dead here. He's going to get caught out by Whippo. Selfmade going in. There's the charm. Dominus is popped, but he is bid beyond his death.
Okay, so both Selfmade and Whippo.
Which means that this type of play isn't getting Rogue as much in this iteration of the game versus in their previous ones because Hansama isn't on one of those hyper carries. As they find Whippo.
He's going to be stunned up here. The depth charge comes out as well, and I thought he was going to survive, but the Dawning Shadow says not today. Inspired gets the kill. Whippo.
Bot lane, you know that they're probably going to rotate up for the Herald. He should have expected 4 members to be hunting for him, and Whippo should have just disengaged.
Right now he's hovering around the bot lane. He has his eyes on Hansama.
Hansama has cleanse, has flash. Selfmade dives in. Hansama has no chance.
I see that you cannot flash or cleanse.
Once before.
Okay.
Literally everyone.
TP top, TP top.
Larsen's looking for the flank position here on Whippo. Whippo does have the flash. The Emperor's Divide is available for Larsen as he tries to chase out the Urgot. Going in, going forward. Whippo still trading. Vander stepped way too far forward here as Reckless took down the tower and takes down Vander's life. Whippo will pay for it in the top lane as Finn just needs a one last slice or dice. He's actually
Larsen.
Wait for Larsen to get the kill. Arcane Comet misses and Finn takes it in the end.
That was awkward, but in any case, that is 1 kill for 1. It was a good ultimate from Inspired to interrupt the team.
Gotta cleanse it, I'm ready.
The Evelyn play definitely not his fault. Finn now looking for a play topside. Selfmade is here.
Gonna land that first bit of damage, but the stun comes out immediately on Selfmade. He can't survive, he's not tanky enough. He has a needlessly large rod. He doesn't have any resistances. And the body, the corpse of Evelyn lies on the ground as the Fear Beyond Death comes out. Nemesis chasing up towards the top lane. Haven't really talked about the mid lane too much this game because they haven't really been involved. But here comes Nemesis. Finn gonna dice and slice his way back, but he will fall. The crocodile shoes are gonna be made tonight.
Combos effectively. That's because Rogue usually don't put themselves in danger. They very much are like, did we get what we want on the map? If not, just back. Now they're finding Nemesis.
Locked up with the Glacial Prism, pops the culling, of course, was buffed on 10-16, but here comes Selfmade, here comes the rest of Fnatic. Finn and Inspired have overstepped. There's 1, there's 2. Hillsang takes 1, and Nemesis gets the second.
You're welcome, Fnatic.
This is going to be a battle of those star players, especially here in Game 1.
It's already going that way, and what I love is Selfmade going down this pure AP route as well. He's going rapid on second item because you have 3 physical damage dealers on the rest of your team. You've got an Urgot, you've got a Lucian, and an Ashe. So you can see Larsen saying, well, I kind of need some armor. I kind of need some way of stopping this physical damage going through, and so he can't itemize against Selfmade. Whippo here flashes away from the Glacial Prison, and should just be able to walk back underneath his tower. The chase is still on him. Actually, with the hook coming out, that will be a very dead Urgot.
I mean, while all this is happening, though, Whippo's probably in comms like, this is fine. They just traded me for the second mid tower.
Also, Drake also went over in favor of Fnatic.
And
I like Fnatic are playing the map very well right now, punishing any CS. And I think the Rogue is playing around it very patiently, very smartly, and they recognize we have to be super careful. Fnatic are going to rush this one down.
They're going to shred it.
Yep.
You have 2 AD carries, an Urgot and an Evelyn. This is going to be gone before Inspired can get anywhere near it. The teleport's going to come out, but Rogue, just too little too late. Glacial Prism.
This is 5v5.
There's the depth charge. Reckless going to flash to the back of the pit, but here comes Larsen. In goes the Emperor. Down he goes straight away. His bodyguards did nothing for him as Reckless goes on a killing spree. Hansama's going to take him down, though. Vander chased away. He's dead. Only Hansama and Inspired survive. Gold lead. Fnatic anyone would be hard-pressed to say they're not going to win, because, wow, okay, that was unexpected. Selfmade gets one, he's looking for two, the Charm's going to go out on Vander, here comes Reckless and TP coming in. Fnatic aren't going to give them their final chance. With a minute on the clock, they can look to end the game right here, right now. 3v5 in favor of Fnatic. The culling goes wide, but Rogue are forced away from their Nexus towers. And in 25 minutes, Fnatic are looking to close this one out. Finn dives onto the back line, but he is done for. Inspired, pulled back into the jaws of death. Whippo happily accepts the kill. And the Fnatic buff, well, it seems to be well and truly alive as they take down Rogue in game one.
That's the thing. It's a bit difficult when Zoe and Lucian exist. But the thing is like, Inspired
Selfmade trying to take away the dragon as he's forced away. Inspired's going to be able to get this one. Hans Summer, the first to answer from the bottom lane.
Yes. So just respecting it. We just talked about it. The Herald is going to be spawning, and here comes the rotation from Rogue. They've got more members up here, but Finn caught out early.
Has no flash from that back earlier on, and the lay waste will find the kill. Selfmade very happy to gobble that one.
Looking for Selfmade.
Oh, the Crux is going to get in the way. Turn off the Defile. He flashes away. Selfmade doesn't manage to dodge the hook. And Vander actually not yet level 6, but the Ignite going down. Dawning Shadow coming out. The shield will not be enough.
First time Blitzcrank doesn't matter.
Rotation that you were talking about, Frost, but Nemesis acting as interference. The fact that Rogue got that kill onto Selfmade is definitely valuable. Gonna put that Karthus down a little bit. Another hook lands.
River has no flash and has no way to get away from this. The Ren should just be enough, even with the Requiem coming down. Hans Summer just needs one more spear. Larson did die though, as I think Nemesis and Hylissang gets the Requiem back, which is probably a little bit more likely.
I'm pretty sure he's just gonna continue to
Look,
power.
I like action for Skurin, okay?
Hey, when is ours ultimate? You get loads of action, that's for sure. Vander looking for the hook.
Oh, I love it! Special, the cannon barrage, into the face breaker! Reckless gonna be the first target here as he goes down. Rogue might try and chase Hylissang out of this one as well. Hilly doesn't have flash, doesn't really have anywhere to go. He's gonna try and delay Rogue for as long as possible. But actually, they might try and give this kill over to Larson. Face breaker comes back, Larson slides in, and he will secure the 4th kill of the game for Rogue.
And this is exactly what I wanted to be seen by Fnatic. Nemesis using his priority in the mid lane to rotate down bot. Looks like they have their eyes set on Finn.
They're going to use the call of the Forge God. Finn has to flash away, the Cullen coming out as well, and Finn with the oranges is just not okay. Nemesis secures the kill, almost dies for it.
I'm gonna be frank, Finn is getting bullied in this series so far. He did.
Oh, the hook doesn't come through from Vander. This tower, oh, Finn, no, this could be dangerous. Oh, good barrels.
Hylissang flashes in with the play, TP's going to come in, but there's the Requiem, and Selfmade didn't even connect with it. Hylissang, though, will die as Larson teleported in for a kill of his own.
Okay, I'm saying they're continuing to punish Finn, but Larson...
Win hook lands onto Larson. Hylissang has been on point. The Emperor's Device going to knock back 2. Dawning Shadow will keep Hylissang alive. And that was a good little shuffle away from Larson. But Fnatic is showing, and Hylissang is showing. They have come to play.
Yeah, and it's, again, not just Rogue being predictable in their drafts, but being predictable in their movement.
Oh!
Vander looking clean on the Blitzcrank right now.
Anything you can do, I can do better. It's Hook City in the bottom lane.
But the thing is Rogue was still predictable. They were caught out with great vision.
Inspired. Let's use the showstopper to try and bring him back to the team. Couldn't do it. Tower will be taken, though, still by Hans Summer. Has farmed up pretty well on this Ballista. Fnatic going to answer with an Ocean Dragon in the bot side of the map. Will be their 2nd dragon of the game. And Ocean Soul, very beneficial for teams that are, putting out consistent DPS. Form of Illusion, perhaps.
I do want to...
Can get in. Actually, it looks like Fnatic might have done a good enough job to keep Rogue away.
So I thought that after Fnatic used all of their ultimates...
They're going for Baron.
Oh! And this next fight is going to be what pretty much I think determines the game.
This is big bait, though.
All of the Forge God coming out from Whippo. Dragon's going to be secured already. Hylissang flashes forward, is hooked in. The silence comes out, but here comes the Requiem as well. Shut down already onto Larson. He is dead. Hans Summer pulls back with a face call. Vander jumps back in, and Hans Summer now gets one shut down, but he's gone down. Finn jumping into the fight as well. It's a 4v3 in favor of Fnatic. They find another. Whippo going in. Reckless goes down, but Finn will fall. And it's an ace for Fnatic.
And it's a clean 5-for-2.
Here, so they're not all on board when the initial fight happens, and Larson is shut down at the very beginning of it. If that Azir hadn't gotten picked off, maybe this goes a different way, but this was such a critical fight for them to lose at this window.
I mean,
We're still waiting for the highs and the adjustments from Rogue.
And of course, they will have another opportunity next week down in bot lane. Cannon Barrage will come out, self-made, down to about half HP already, but Hilasang with a really good zoning hook there. Vander's going to step forward, but his hook goes wide, and Bwipo brings the ram in from the side. Dawning Shadow alongside the Requiem forces all of Rogue to retreat, and Fnatic will just knock down the front door.
A huge overreach there from Vander that Fnatic rightfully punished and could now look to just close out the game. Missing some key ultimates here. Larson, can he hold them off?
Got to do something. The cannon, the barrels are going to do a lot of damage. Bwipo pulled back with the face break, and he's taken down. The shutdown going down means that Fnatic might just retreat for the moment. Hilasang, the hook just goes wide. Fnatic will accept the inhibitor, accept a single Nexus tower. It's Bwipo and Nemesis coming in behind. Selfmade does not have the Requiem. Nemesis and Bwipo just trying to hide in the back as Vander goes in with a face call, and that's the Fnatic special as well as Hilasang gets caught out by his lonesome. Call of the Forge God is going to isolate Rogue off towards the side. Vander down to a sliver of HP and just gets taken out by Selfmade. Finn chased away by Reckless. There's another. Nemesis gets the kill. Selfmade goes down as well. The shutdown for Larson as he tries to dodge away. Puts up the Emperor's Divide and just about survives, but the Dawning Shadow is on its way up for Reckless. And the gun connects. Double for Reckless. The sensational play from Fnatic.
They also then remind you, hey, we still got that Fnatic flare with 2 deep teleports to close out this game and look for the 3-0 sweep over Rogue.
Another dominant performance from Fnatic as they go 2-0 over Rogue.
Clean stuff in the final fight. It was a little worrying for Fnatic as they lost Hilasang.
It just spells to me the same thing that we've seen out.
Use the TP to get back into lane. But right now, Fnatic are just smacking Rogue around.
So,
Teleport.
Oh, Inspired's here as well, but Inspired doesn't have flash. Oh, Hilasang flashes, hooks the wall. The last of base doesn't land. Inspired will have the Haymaker here, but Selfmade's going to put some damage down. The Haymaker could do a lot of work here. And Rogue, Vander trying to get away. Hilasang on the front line. Inspired falls. Hilasang goes down as well, but now Selfmade with the doubles. It's healed up by the piercing Shadowhunt. Summer will get the kill. Reckless will answer. A double to the center. Fnatic find 3 kills in the bottom lane.
and everything is going right.
Inspired tries to get into this bush. I just want to watch to see if he can sneak through. Vander's going to step forward. The Hex Flash coming out from Inspired as well. Going to use that Nimbus Cloak to try and get in, but the Curse of the Black Mist is just going to keep him safe. And now in the top lane, Bwipo is 6. Bwipo is 6. They're trading back in the bottom lane. Inspired has been ignited, but Finn really has nowhere to go. Does have the flash. The chase is on. Bwipo with the decimating smash will take his man down in the top lane.
And Finn has been so exposed this series. Not just
Like, if you watch the regular season,
I'm just like, he's playing Conqueror mid lane, a very mad
you were like,
Yeah.
we're literally in game 3 of FPX versus GT, like all of this CS away from this Gangplank. This poor guy is starved out. Sapphire Crystal and Cole on Gangplank. That's
Double
embarrassing.
Onslaught's going to come down. Everything basically misses. Reckless here underneath the tower. Bwipo's going to fall, and yeah, that's just bad from Fnatic. Let's be honest. They give up 2
the way
kills.
that they wanted it. That didn't plan out at all.
I love the way Bwipo charges in and just looks, and he was so confident doing that was he saw the oranges had just been used by the Gangplank, so he knew he could get that extra damage in. Now with the Rift Herald coming in as well, Fnatic will get the first tower of the game at about the 12-minute mark.
So the reason why they're doing this for the Scion, it's looking clean right now. They're looking to make this a quick 3-0, and of course, reminder that if Fnatic win here, they will lock a spot at the World Championship. They will guarantee top 3.
Just get to abuse as hard as you want.
Nemesis has to flash away here in the top lane as Larson slides in. Finn with the TP is going to join the fray. The Emperor's Divide comes out, and Selfmade is having none of this.
Ooh.
Almost gets to go. Larson just dodges out from the Dawning Shadow. Rogue get their 5th kill of the game.
The hope still alive there for Rogue, and Larson doesn't pick up the kill, but oh no.
Is he going to do it?
That's the word I was looking for. A 3,500 gold lead, their 2nd Rift Herald of the game, and there's a minute before the Ocean Dragon comes up. Hilasang goes a little bit too deep here, has to flash away. Piercing Shadow will heal him up. The Facebreaker coming out from Inspired, but he might go down as the Haymaker is not enough to survive through the last caress of Evelyn.
Just trying to force how powerful Larson gets on this Azir. The game's over before he gets to do anything.
So I feel a little sorry for Bwipo here, because he was coming in for a mighty flank. The rest of his team was just like, hey, Bwipo, vision control in the blue side jungle is very vital for us right now.
Not all pro.
Remember, it is based on regular season.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. True Shot Barrage comes out here. The smite connects as Selfmade secures the dragon. Say I'm a little disappointed so far across the course of playoffs in Mad Lions, in Rogue. I was hoping this would be the split where we really saw them start to challenge. The TP comes in the mid lane, and Rogue are looking to do exactly that. Hillsang once again has stepped a little bit too deep. He's down. Whipple comes in with the TP as well, and he's immediately shuffled back. They're left alone by the rest of his team, and Whipple and Hillsang have tossed a coin, and it came up tails.
I was gonna say, that's the Fnatic I remember.
I was gonna say, I mean, like, it wouldn't be Fnatic if we didn't have a bit of Hilly and Whippo, you know, running it down. I will say that I think the Rogue are punishing them well, and you know, we've been talking about this game. The only way I see Rogue.
Summer is the dog in the middle of the flaming room. This is fine.
Oh my word! Wow.
It's like I used E, Hex Drinker, and Flash, and I still died.
Yeah.
Should have taken Cleanse.
Every AD carry in so.
What did Fnatic get out of that? Well, they got the True Shot Barrage, not too much more. Whippo now stepping forward. The pain train finds its home, hits on Inspired. The Showstopper coming up to the back of the line as Reckless is caught out by himself, but on the front line is Hillsang. Reckless should be able to take down Inspired. One more auto attack will be enough, and now Whippo trying to get across the wall. Hunt Summer, Finn, and Larson on the chase.
Watch Selfmade.
Damage available still for Rogue as Larson shuffles forward, but we're going to get pushed back. And that's another kill, but here comes Selfmade looking for Larson. Just needs that last caress. Nemesis will take the kill in the end, and Nemesis continues to rain down hell upon Rogue. Summer has TP as well, good back. The True Shot Barrage coming out. Bandit, do you have the smite? He's trying to shift over to it. He's just used the heal. The smite will be available. Selfmade won't go down, but it's stolen as Hans Summer secures the Ocean Dragon. Vander takes the kill on Selfmade.
An absolutely hero play there from Rogue. Now they are starting to get cleaned up on the back half.
Yeah, Reckless turning it back with the last embrace, but now he's stepping a little too far forward as Inspired comes in with the smite, and Reckless goes down. Hillsang's joined the fray now, and Whippo has the flank position, but Nemesis isn't there, isn't available to help out his teammate. Whippo's going to try and get away. The Winter's Bite doesn't quite connect as Larson now stepping forward.
I'm very nervous.
Yeah, I think we all are as Reckless steps forward, takes a little bit of a chunk from the stick shot. Vander on the front line, Showstopper coming back. Reckless down to half HP. The Dawning Shadow's going to shield him up, but Vander and Healy had the flank here. Inspired forced away. Larson stepping forward though, and Selfmade isn't going to be able to get into this fight quite yet. Nemesis and Whippo trying to defend, but Whippo goes down once again, left alone by his team. He's going to try and get some zombie form damage down, but Fnatic only have 3 members left alive. And as Whippo falls, Rogue are clawing their way back into this game. Fnatic trying to do a traditional Fnatic thing as they hide in the bush, and Hansama taken out by Selfmade, chased down with the Whiplash, and now Larson's the next on the menu as the Living Artillery's going to come down. Finn with the barrels trying to put Nemesis in.
At this point is absurd.
Finn's looking for flank position. Finn's trying to get all the way behind them here as Vander takes down to about half HP. The Leandris is taking the cannon barrage, going to hit onto Reckless, hit onto Nemesis, and here comes the Showstopper as well. Selfmade has to use the ult to try and survive in the pit, and is stolen away once again. Inspired gets it. He pays for it with Finn's life, but Fnatic lose one, lose the Dragon for the second time in a row, and Rogue are able to get out.
Ends up being
already started up the Baron, 8,000 HP on it. Selfmade was caught out. He was spotted. Summer jumping forward. Could flash the wall. Decides against it. Hits another Mystic Shot though, and Selfmade is down to 200 HP. If Whippo realizes, probably don't want to stick on that Baron too much longer. You don't have a smite. Selfmade. Oh, he snuck all the way around. On Summer, he's behind him. Depth charge coming out, but there's the Arcane Shift across the wall. Selfmade's still trying to get in. Dawning Shadow, there's the charm. Selfmade dives into the back line. And quickly, 3 players from Rogue are deleted. Last caress from Selfmade alongside the damage from Reckless will make it 4. And Rogue, they tried as they might, but you cannot stop.
Flash back against the wall. Selfmade saw his moment and ripped him apart in the same way that Fnatic have ripped Rogue apart.
Finn's TP was cancelled by Hillsang, and you have to think he's not going to have enough time to get back here. In fact, even stopping his base. Fnatic, you can never count them out. They outlast Rogue, and they book a rematch with G2 next week.
Convincing series from Fnatic, a commanding 3-0 Game 3. Definitely a little bit shaky. Rogue showcased a lot more in their ability to fight and punish some of the mistakes from Fnatic, but at the end of the day, Fnatic